Hello, everyone. My name is Bars, and you're tuned into BarzSaidSo. I have here Gar on my Have a Seat segment.
Yo, 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 yo. How y'all doing? Shout out to Bar out here. You feel me? I'm gonna call it Bar today.
Word, word. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, Gar, let us know about where you come from and what your artistry is.
I come from, let me start off proper. I hail from Trenton, New Jersey. The capital. Gang, gang, gang. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, born and raised. I am of Liberian descent, so our Independence Day is tomorrow, so y'all check that out. Check us
Nice. What
out.
a coincidence.
But yeah, I come from Trenton, New Jersey, and I deal with music. I deal with art, but mainly we'll say music. You know what I mean? I like the word art. That's better, but music.
Okay. And you have been doing music for how long, would you say? Or when was the first time, let me change my question, that inspired you to create art?
It's a little time capsule I'm about to take care of. So we'll say with music, music has always been there. We'll say 9, 10. Really, used to record over tapes. My grandma used to have. Me and my brother used to freestyle over her tapes once we learned how to record with the little cassette recorder thing. You could record over people's tapes and stuff like that. So we used to do little freestyles and stuff like that. So I was like 9 and 10. But really taking it seriously, I would say 21, 22.
Okay.
You know.
So you've been all over, obviously two different continents. How has being from Liberia have impacted your musician career?
Now I think it's a deeper. I have a deeper ear. I want to say with that. I have the best of both worlds because let me just say Afro beats. Per se, Afro beats is one thing that's big now. You know what I mean? Very big now in our current times, and that's like those are the music that. This is the music that we grew up on. Me per se. Plus, being first generation here in America, this hip hop and rap and everything else, etc. That was like it was a clashing kind of thing.
Right.
So really, I got a good, I guess, sort out of the two, you know.
Yeah.
So that kind of helps me a little bit with creating music. I always have a second opinion or a second look at something. Like maybe I can add this or a little,
Right.
flavor to that. So
So are you like hands-on with the production, the engineering, or are you just solely lyrics and, obviously creative
I
directing
engineer
things?
some of my own stuff. I have my own studio. Shout out to my boy Don B. Gang Gang out here
Okay,
with
shout
me.
out
You
to
feel me? We be in
him.
the shed all day cooking up. That's the name of the studio, the shed. I have my own studio, and yeah. So I engineer a lot of my stuff. We have a dope team. So we have producers. I have another engineer as well. My boy Tate Grizz. Shout out to Tate Grizz. Gang gang. He helps with a lot of my music. I would say when I need to record, he helps me. He helps me record a lot of my stuff. And, if no one else is around, I need to get it done. I'll do it myself. But
Yeah.
that's my when I need to record something, he helps me.
And you guys probably have a trusting relationship because, it's music is very personal to you, obviously.
Definitely, definitely. That's life, really. That's
Right,
life.
right.
That's what we want the most.
Exactly. So let's dive into Gar. What does that name mean? I know you're only going by Gar, but I know you, so
Okay.
does your name have a meaning, and is that something that represents your artistry? Do you want that to be something that is
Yeah, my name, Gargar, is an African name. It is a Liberian name.
and I love because it's unique. It's not like a Sam or a Tom. It's like wow.
Gargar. Me, how do I even start this? Gargar means man. So my parents, my mother per se, she is Gisi. She's indigenous to the Liberian land. So that Gar means man. That word in the Gisi dialect means man. So Gargar named me Big Man. So I was a big man.
Right.
I'm also my mother's passport child, as she calls me. So when she came to the States, I was born here, which made her a citizen. So you know how that works
Right.
out. So that's why
Right.
big man really just
Right. You just was making moves from the day you
from the
was
womb. You
born.
feel me? From the womb, I've been.
Exactly. And you're still out here making music. Let's talk about what you have out right now and where people can find your music.
Oh man. Right now, I have out my project 25. 25 is obviously has something to do with the age of 25. 25 was a project I released about a summer and a half ago.
Okay.
That was a personal mixtape, I would say, or playlist, right? That was a personal playlist for myself that I was going through one of the roughest times in my life, and I just had to get music was the only thing that was really just keeping me going. So I met a lot of people during that time too. Shout out to my boy Don B. He's one of the people that came into my life around this time. So that was very dope, and it helped me. 25, it helped me get through. It really
Okay.
did help me get through everything. Everyone that helped me produce it, every track on there, it really means something to me.
Right.
So definitely.
Okay. So from 25, then you went on to releasing singles and things like that.
Yeah.
And you are currently dropping Take It Down. So
Yep.
talk to us about Take It Down.
Oh man. Shout out to Indie Black. This is how this one started. Shout out to Indie Black. That's my boy, man. Shout out I can't shout out to Ty and Indie Black. That's how the connection started. Ty. Um yeah, my boy Ty told me one day, man, he had artists that he wanted me to work with. And that this artist was dope. That his sound and everything, it was dope. You know what I mean? He had flavor. So I'm like, me usually it's not that I don't have like the open mind. It's more like, all right, I'm moving. I gotta keep working. Whoever's working, you know what I mean. You have to show me that you're working for me to work with you, not just kind of word of mouth kind of thing. Like I
Right.
gotta see what you know what I mean. And that's exactly what he did. He came and showed me some of his work, and it was like he's young too. That's what kind of threw me off. He's young, yeah. He's 19, 20, I believe, and it was like, yeah, man, this is different. He stopped me in my tracks. He bought me this track. He was like, man, I want you on this. I want you on this Afro beat or this Caribbean vibe, John. I was like, hey, man, I jump on it. And then once he played the beat, we ran with it. It was dope. We ran with it. He hit me with a hook, and I said, you know what? That's it right there, and that was it. And we recorded Take It Down. We recorded Take It Down and probably recorded, mix and master everything in under 3 hours. Song was done in
No
under 3 hours.
way.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a hard working team right there. 3 hours mix and mastering. And I mean, did you have this written down before, or it was just like the whole process just happened
That was a
right
process
there?
right there.
That's dope.
We bought the instrumental.
Uh-huh.
We jammed out for a little bit, and then boom, went right to work. Lyrics started being.
Wow.
That's how a lot of our sessions go, though.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question. So how long usually does it take for you to make a track?
Man, it don't take long. Shout out
No.
to Tay Grizz because he put me up to this. He got me up to that speed, man. Before it was taking me a day or two. You know what I mean? Because I'm a perfectionist in a way. I really want to feel my lyrics, and I really want to, you know what I mean? But he got me in the mood like, yo, write every day, write every day.
Yeah.
And he was like, every day was writing freestyles, and every day was writing new bars, and he got me on it, and it was like, yo, now I can write. Now I can write whenever I need to write. I can write 4 or 5 verses. I can. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Hard work
Nice.
does pay off.
It
That's one thing.
does.
It does pay off. So definitely shout out to my gang. Shout out to Tay Grizz for that one.
Definitely. And who would you say are some of your key influencers when it comes to your writing skills or your music skills?
A big influence on my life. It's definitely Jadakiss. That's one person. I listened to him on the way here too. He, I remember when he said in Why, right? Why he say the realest shit sells the least. And man, that I don't think that really sinks in with people. You know
No,
what I
yeah.
mean? Because people really put their all in this music, man. They put their all in this music, and they really have it. They really got it, but they go unnoticed because of, I guess, the ways of the world. I guess we can narrow it down to, and that was always one of my favorite artists ever since I was young. But why? You know what I mean? The Kiss of Death, that album, that put me over the top with it. That made me, yeah, I want to do music. Like, this guy makes me want to do music. Everything he says it resonates with me. Like, it sinks that deeply. So we could say Kiss, man. Shout out to Kiss. Big ups to Kiss.
Yes, shout out to Kiss. And How would you? What would differentiate you from anybody that's out right now? Like if there was somebody listening and was like, "Yo, I like this guy, Gar. Like that's different." Why would I want to sign you to my label?
Now, I don't want to start with the cliche that I'm different, but when I say I'm different, I'm different. Um,
Can we get something later?
you know, you talk to me. It's versatility. Now, that's where I break off. A lot of artists can say that they can go off on any beat and they can
Yeah.
do literally. I'm here to make music, not just one style, not just one genre. I'm here to make music.
Yeah.
If it sounds good, if it sounds good and feels great, I'm doing it. You can't put me in a box with people that are just rappers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Or just think I can't, because on songs I might want to sing. On songs I might, you know what I mean? And I do a lot of
Yeah.
it. Don't be surprised.
Okay.
Don't, you know?
No, and I think that's great because you don't want to just have yourself into wear one hat. I think everybody, especially now, it's such a competitive market where people are even managing themselves. Like they're like, oh, I don't need a label. I'm doing this on my own. Like why would I give this person 10%? So
Right.
you definitely need to know more than just what you are passionate about in
Right.
this business. So let's actually play "Take It Down" by Gar.
And Indie Black, shout out Indie Black, boy. Young boys is out here is hot, blowing hot fire. Me never seen a girl with such a pretty face, I look at shit with all the beats on her waist, She make it hot when she step in the place, A real woman make a nigga catch a case, She lit though, she came with all her friends, I watch them dance, calypso, she broke her body down, so one broke her hips, from her body made sound, spotlight like the disco. Now let's go. Look at them eyes, look at them thighs, look at them eyes on you. I can't keep my eyes, can't keep my eyes, can't keep my eyes on you. We gon' take it down, we gon' take it down, we gon' take it down, we gon' take it down. We gon' take it down, we gon' take it down, we gon' take it down, we gon' take it down. Oh.
I don't want to give them all of it.
Sneak peek.
That was a little sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
But it definitely sounds fire. I can definitely see this getting played in the pool parties and stuff like that, and cookouts.
Definitely.
Summer vibe for sure.
Definitely some vibes.
And you're actually in the process of debuting your video soon. So let's talk about the video. What is it going to be about? And I was showing pictures of what the video is going to look like.
Right. Bought some clips. The Take It Down video. I don't want to give away too much, but what I want to tell you is it's a summer banger.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a summer banger. If you like to party, if you like the summer vibes, if you like to vibe out with your friends, with your whoever it may be, significant others, this is music for you. It just slides
Right,
easily.
definitely. I got that from the first, how many seconds we played? Like 50.
About 50 seconds. But yeah, the video it's a beach vibe. How about that? Well,
Okay.
it's a beach vibe.
Okay.
It's been a
sounds
real
good.
hot one so far. We've been cooking in Jersey, so yeah.
Yeah, the hot boys are out here.
Yeah.
Hot girls too.
Hot girls. I ain't playing for neither team.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Me too. I'm in my.
I'm reffing.
Oh, you reffing?
I'm
Okay. So what else? Tell me something that we don't know about Gar.
Don't know about Gar. There's a lot of things you guys probably don't know about Gar. One thing is, I started doing comedy before I did music. I started off with that. I started doing comedy at 19, I believe. 19, and naturally, I'm always on a natural high. I always love being the life of the party. Jokes are always my thing. So it's always, I'm playing around. I tested it. I tested the waters, and I loved it. I loved the outcome. I learned a lot of new things, and it actually helped me get to where I am now with this music. So it's kind of like, open one door and another opens. So
For sure.
that's definitely.
It definitely probably helped you with performing, right?
Definitely. Stage
And
presence.
how was, take us to your shows. Like how are you when you're on stage? Is it natural, or do you still
Fearless.
have that? Oh, okay, it's
Fearless.
fearless.
It's fearless.
Nice.
You would think I was home by myself. It's fearless. I
No matter how many people are in the crowd too, because they could, they could be one person, but I want to see you still give your all. Because I've been to a show and I've seen the crowd not be so lit, but when I see the artists up there doing their thing, still giving it their all, because you get discouraged. Is that something that you take into
Oh
consideration as
man,
well?
listen. If even if it was one person in the crowd, I would have the energy of 5,000. There's no way. Once I get up on that stage, it's electrifying. There's
Right.
no way you can stop me, and that's how
Nice.
I see it. There's no way you can stop me until I'm done my set. I mean, say what you want after, boo me after, or
Right.
which I doubt. But that's the energy is always going to be there. There's never going to be a question. I'm there. I'm an artist. I'm here to
Right.
perform. I'm here to perform my craft to most highest of levels. So
Right.
I'm gonna bring out the energy.
Cool.
Definitely.
And do you have any experiences where you probably didn't do your best on stage, or you regret doing some things?
Girl. Doing comedy, I bombed. Don't get it, but that's the thing. You're gonna bomb in comedy. I bombed like twice, 3 times possibly. One time I got drunk, forgot my lines, and it was just like,
Wow.
I had to. Y'all have a good night. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, man. But it's a lesson you learn.
Definitely.
You learn like that's one thing I don't do anymore. You see, I learned like,
Yeah.
hey, don't drink before. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna be swimming.
You don't want to go to a job interview drunk or high. That's your job at the end of the
Nah,
day.
you don't. You definitely don't unless you own it. When you own it, you do
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Right.
But until I own that, I
Of
think
course, you got to be professional, because that is, your profession, being a musician.
it's definitely right.
We touched on a lot quickly.
Yeah.
We're going to do a little freestyle. Let's see how long God can go. Let's see the bars he gonna hit us with. We gonna do the act up challenge, since we was talking about the hot boy, hot girl summer people are having. And that's more Meg The Stallion, but I feel like they brought it up.
It's all incorporated.
It
now.
is,
It's
it
all
is.
one thing. They can't.
City girls, city boys, hot girls, hot boys. This is for y'all.
See, I'm neither. I'm a city guard today. City guard. Check. First things first, I love my money, give a fuck about no. I pass them off and keep it running, don't it look like I'm fit? I've been thumbing through these benches trying to make me a flip. I get a rush from all this money, what you know about this? I told her, hold on low, I pounded back in, get more. I told her, hold on low, you seen her back in before, you see the stones on my, I see the ice made her cold, and now she all on my check. And now I'm back with the back, so check. Listen, shout out to Amber though for having me a little hype. I had a little bit of the freestyle to go, but definitely.
That's what we trying to do. We trying to shine light onto the artists who are out here, grinding. And not a lot of people can freestyle, you know what I'm saying? But you definitely gave us some bars. Let's talk about where you see yourself in the next year or a couple years from now. What do you envision yourself doing? Because you got to put it out there into the universe. I'm a firm believer in that.
In the next year, right? In the next, let's just say in the next year or two, right? In the next year, we'll put it July 2020. July 2020, I imagine me in the camp that I have, the team that I built, that we're no longer working 9 to 5s for those who are working 9 to 5s. You know what I mean? That our job now is to handle our craft and our artistry, and it's to really excel. To in a way not just make music, but also make our living. You know what I mean? So it's like monetize what we're doing, if it's not already being monetized, and it's also it's organization, and it's building onto that animal. It's building that animal, so it's keep adding bigger and better parts. Keeping it fresh and keeping it new. That's the whole thing.
Nice.
I want to be on top of my game next year. That's it. I don't want to be in the same place that I was last year. I don't want to be, still slow
Right.
with, whatever it is that I haven't caught up to speed with yet.
I feel that. I hear that. And that will happen, but like you said, hard work, dedication, which you are showing. Your work is very A1 quality, and you can tell that there's no games being played here.
That's a wrap.
So we're gonna wrap it up right there. Thank you for coming on to Bar Says So. Let the world know where they can find you again.
Yeah, man, you guys can check me on SoundCloud. You guys can check me on Instagram, Twitter. That's Gargar the Real, GargarThereal. For those who don't know how to spell the real, but Gargar the Real.
Gargar
That's
the
where you can
Real.
find me. YouTube as well, same handle name. But yeah, be on the lookout for me. Definitely Trenton, New Jersey. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the Shed. Shout out to Digit Gang. Shout out to Auden. Shout out to everybody, man. Listen, if I can't name everybody now, because right now it's off the top and like my head is steaming. So definitely, you know, if you work with me, if we're in the shed all day, if we making that music, whatever the case may be, definitely big up. Shout out to the team. Without me, I mean without you, wouldn't be no me. So
Amen.
that's definitely.
Thank you so much. And that's it. That was the wrap for Bar Says So.